The room didn't differ from any other you would expect to be in an office space. The cubicles were as far as you could see. Workers, they underpaid and in constant stress, but this stress was different. It wasn't the same. Now, why do I say that? Because I used to work there, and I knew exactly what was going on. Now, I don't have much time to share this. At any point, they will kick in my door, and they'll delete everything I share. So I need you. I need you to share this for me. I was at a testing site. It was for a new anomaly, a new doorway. What most people called it was called the Backrooms. We called it interdimensional space 181818. Yes, there's a lot more than just that one. But the others were impossible to get into without trying. The Backrooms, they were different because people ended up in them without ever even knowing they existed. I worked for a boss. His name was Riley. He wasn't bad. We were actually good friends. But Riley lost his son to the Backrooms. Riley was beyond wealthy, so he did what any man would do. He spared no expense to get there. Trial after trial, I worked right alongside him. We wanted to figure out a way to get inside and come back. There are many ways to get inside. It's very similar to a video game. You had to find a glitch. If that's some sick way of telling us that we are in a simulation, well, it's above me, I'll say that. But eventually, we did it. We got a soldier sent down there, and we got him back. The only problem was he wasn't right. 5 went in, 1 came out. Whatever he saw was beyond human comprehension, and it broke him. He knew it worked. The only problem is there was some type of monster in there that can't even be described as monster. Can't be described as anything. I was working at my desk as always, running simulations through my computer, and he came running in. He yelled out,
It's a success. We did it. We we have to go. Now. Are you in or are you out?
those words still echo in my head to this day. I was in. He guided me downstairs. He handed me a watch, similar to that of an Apple Watch. And we went down through an opening. As we passed through the opening, my eyes couldn't believe it. Sure, I've seen it thousands of times through video, but it was a whole different beast when I was looking at it. I couldn't I couldn't really comprehend it. Endless corridors. And in a place that we named Level Zero. It was safe. We knew it, but the game changed. Maybe because the last guy that went down got out. Whatever it was, we were playing by rules we didn't know. I asked Riley why us Why send us down? Why not another team? And he told me.
I'm sorry, but so many of our experiments weren't fucking sanctioned. They weren't approved. They were gonna shut us down. We were this close. I need my son back. I already lost his mother. I can't lose him.
After that, we, we walked around. We knew the way to get out of level 0. We tear open a hole in the wall and got out. But there was a problem. We didn't end up in level 1. Usually, when you get through, you end up in level 1 90% of the time. The other 10%, you ended up in any level between 2 and 5. But we quickly saw signs that we were in level 312. It's unexplored. All we knew about it was that there are no exits, but there were no entities. It was an endgame. Mostly just to drive you mad until you ended your own life. Unlimited food, unlimited water. You could survive as long as you needed down there. But it was until the SCP Foundation started using it as their own garbage dump. Experiments gone wrong. SCPs they couldn't kill, but also didn't need. That's where they left them. So it was a breeding ground for those monsters. And that's where they sent one of the worst ones. SCP 682. Hard to destroy reptile. They sent it down there after they finally gave up on killing it. It took too many lives. The SCP Foundation, it was very close with ours. We did a lot of research together. Many of us wanted to see the effects that an SCP would have on the backrooms. Many of us just wanted to get rid of some of the SCPs, so why not just throw them down there? 312, it's good because it's a neighborhood. An infinite one. It never stopped repeating, but it felt too close. You remember those days that you would run up and down the street as the lights finally came on? You'd go running home. That feeling of, if you were a little late, your mom was gonna kill you. But this feeling was different. We knew if those lights went off, we were fucked. I don't know why. Maybe, maybe it was the effect uh, that the backrooms had on the SCPs, but they only hunted at night. Maybe they just enjoyed it. I honestly couldn't tell you. But as I looked to Riley, he didn't have fear. He grabbed my arm and we began running. I froze and he moved. So already I would have been dead without him. You might say, why would I go in there? With just my boss. Well, the truth of it, he's not just my boss, he was my brother. I wanted to find my nephew just as bad as he wanted to find his son. And I told him I would always be there for him. We got there at the wrong time. Because the lights went out. The street lights went dark. We rushed to hide inside a house. We hid upstairs in the bedroom closet. Riley was always smarter than me. One of the smartest beings on the entire planet. He came prepared. He handed me a gun-like weapon, even though it looked exactly like a Glock. It had modes for each level. Level 1 for entities that are weaker, all the way up to level 4. The only problem was we were not only dealing with entities that aren't from the Backrooms. For some reason, this level has always been categorized as level 5. There's 1,000 questions I wish I could ask and that could be answered, but my time is almost up. I'll have more to say soon. But if I want to tell you everything, I have to go now.
Let me in, motherfucker! You need to come out with your hands up before I fucking kill you!